Hello aspirants, in today's video I will be discussing regarding a topic which highlights the true index of Mahapurush Srimanta Sankardeva's creative genius, that is the ANKIYA NAT. But the very term ANKIYA NAT, you might have understood that it would relate to plays and dramas. But let me tell you, these were not only plays and dramas or any other literary piece which were written, but it was used by Srimanta Sankardeva as a literary tool which enlightened the common masses, basically educated the common masses who were facing atrocities or marginalization in Assam at that period of time. Assam, during the time of Sudangfa, experienced the incoming of the Brahminical practices, basically the yagnas, costly rituals, into the kingdom of Ahoms during the time of Sudangfa. And it was because of the incoming of the Brahminical practices, rituals with Sanskrit mantras, slokas, that the division in the society was created between the rich and the poor, between the educated and the illiterate. So while the educated people were at the minimal level, they were a very few people who were educated, and therefore they enjoyed the cream on the cake. They were given patronages by the kings, they became the favorites of the kings, they were doing the yagnas according to the need of the society or according to the need of the respective kings prevalent at that particular point of time. But the common people who were at the who were the majority in the population, they were illiterates, and it was very difficult for them to understand the Sanskrit slokas or the mantras, and therefore they were marginalized. They became the poor section of the community who were only giving their labor, but on the other hand they did not have an identity. So in order to educate, in order to tell or make the people understand that you also belong to a community in which we have a rich culture and a rich tradition, Srimanta Sankardeva, he came up with an innovative practice, and that innovative practice is drama, which is also a form of entertainment for the common people, and side by side parallelly it will also be a tool which will provide them the education regarding the different literary books that are there, be it the Vedas, be it the Mahabharata, the Ramayana, or whatsoever. The characters were brought out from this particular epics and it was introduced to the common masses. By this particular technique, that is introducing education through dramas, Mahapurush Srimanta Sankardeva was able to solidify or unify the common masses into one particular stand, and he was successful to make the people understand, provide the knowledge to the people that yes, you also belong to this particular community, you also have a special identity which will make you unique. So earlier, these people who were marginalized, who were separated from the upper class society, they also found a unique identity in the name of Neo-Vaishnavism, and the tool which was used in order to bring that particular identity on the stand was the drama, basically the ANKIYA NAT. And therefore we can also say that ANKIYA NAT, it is not only a literary piece, but it is a hybridization of media which made the Neo-Vaishnavism movement so famous at that period of time. But let me tell you, the term ANKIYA NAT was not used during the time of Mahapurush Srimanta Sankardeva, but this nomenclature gained currency after his death. Mahapurush Srimanta Sankardeva, he basically wrote 6 ANKIYA NATs, namely Sinno Yatra, Potni Prakhat, Keli Gopal, Ram Bijoy, Rukmini Haran, etc. Parijat Haran also is included. So if I have to tell you the characteristics of this particular play, the first and foremost characteristic which is very important is that it is a one-act play. That means unlike other dramas and plays, the ANKIYA NAT does not have subdivisions. It is a solid one-act play. And the next most important feature or characteristic of the ANKIYA NAT is that it is not written in the elite language, that is Sanskrit. Rather, it is written in Brajavali. So Srimanta Sankardeva, he brought his language into the stage so that it can be connected to the common masses, because Sanskrit was very difficult for the common masses who were illiterate. Another important feature is that the role of the Sutradhar. The Sutradhar, he used to introduce the play's characters and the main links which are necessary in order to make the people understand. The defining feature of his character is that the Sutradhar used to stay from the introduction till the conclusion in the stage. That means he does not go inside the auditorium, or he does not go inside the stage until and unless the whole play or the whole plot is executed before the audience. That means the Sutradhar's presence for the entire play is important. He used to stay there till the play is completed. The next feature is that Srimanta Sankardeva, he brought different songs, he brought different, he also designed his own costumes for the characters, and he brought dances, different slokas in order to add entertainment in the dramas and the plays. And also the use of traditional instruments like khol, tal, mridong, doba. All these instruments were used in order to provide the necessary entertainment, and it was also a niche step or an innovative step to make the people understand that how important our traditional customs and culture is. So we can say that ANKIYA NAT is not only a drama, but it is a true manifestation of Srimanta Sankardeva's innovation and creative genius, which was introduced by him in order to attract the common masses to the Neo Vaishnavite platform. And it was also an instrument, or we can say it was also a weapon by which he enlightened the people, basically from the lower strata and the middle class, who were finding obstructions in order to mingle with the upper class people at that particular point of time. Mahapurush Srimanta Sankardeva laid the foundation of the Assamese society by perfectly blending the local artifacts and the culture into the spiritual part of Neo Vaishnavism. And it was by this particular drama, that is the ANKIYA NAT, that he made his thoughts and beliefs into reality, by which he also catered and motivated his audience to attain moksha through the chanting of Nam. So aspirants, if you like our videos, then do subscribe to our channel, like and comment. Thank you.